This time of year, all of us are eager to get outside and enjoy our backyards, our front porches, you name it, outdoors is the place to be. And Jamie Brenneman with Chattanooga Exteriors is happy to help you get there in style. He's on the show with us this morning. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So I'm going to tell you people watching what I said to you off camera. So you pop up on my Facebook page a lot, and I love seeing the before and afters that you do. And the thing I love about your work, Jamie, is that you don't have a signature look. I always am excited to see what the reveal is going to be with the after. It's always quality. It always looks amazing, but there's nothing formulaic about what you do.
Yeah, no, I mean, we basically go in and we want to customize everything. Everything is unique. Everything is to the home, to the customer. And so every home is different. Every budget's different. So we formulate our solutions to their budgets and their wants and needs and to the house.
We're talking decking specifically this morning, right? I mean, I know you do siding and other things too, but this is
but we're talking about composite decking. And so, pretty much, wood decking is kind of going away because nobody wants the upkeep of it. Nobody wants, the pressure washing, the staining, the splinters, the constant, rotting that happens with it. So this stuff will last you for 50 years. You hose it off once a year, or if you spill something on it, just hose it off and it's good to go.
Are we looking at the same product?
No, so this is Trex and this is TimberTech. So both of them are great products. They offer different looks, different feels, different grain patterns. So it's really the two best composite decks in the industry that we have here. And so, for a homeowner, hey, more options is better.
Right. So let's say that you're watching this morning and you have an existing deck. It's an old wooden deck. Would y'all come in and put this over the wood? Or
so no, what we would typically do is remove the wood decking. So if the frame is good and it's intact, we can leave that.
Okay.
We can, if there's some stuff that's rotted on it, we can make some upgrades to that frame. We can completely tear the deck down. But for some people, if the frame is intact, basically what we do is we come in, take the decking off, and we could do the rails. We can do the rails as well, or we can do just the decking. So if you say, hey, I just want to do the decking, we come and take the decking off, then we replace it, and then we're good to go.
A lot of people are doing outdoor kitchens these days. Is this good for that?
Yeah. So I mean, we put this down, put an outdoor kitchen on top of it, and it's good to go. So I mean, you can get refrigerators, sinks, grills, green eggs, anything like that you can do.
Easy to clean. I know you mentioned that. And it also doesn't get terribly hot, does it?
No. So the old composite, the biggest, I guess, negative of it was it got really hot. And so now they're starting to put basically this technology that they've got in all these different boards that basically reflects the sun, and instead of absorbing it.
That makes sense to me. Okay, now you mentioned earlier something about customizing the look to the home, basically, and but what you do is you bring out the character of the house. And some people can do that on their own. Some people probably really rely on you and your team and your eye. So even with these deckings that you brought, the color really matters, right? The choice you make.
So I mean, we have 3D visualizers that we can do for you. We can show you projects that we've done, and a lot of those are really good, helpful for people because they can say, hey, this house has the same color siding that I have, and they use this decking and this railing. Or if they're trying to pick between two and they see it and they're like, oh yeah, definitely this. I mean, so it really, a lot of times, and we have the showroom, so you can come in and look at.
Their showroom's fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. So we have about 40 different decking boards up in there, so you can come in and look at it. And typically people are trying to decide between 1 or 2 decking boards when it comes down to it. And so we have large samples, and so you can really look at those. You can take them home. You can, we can, leave it out there for the weekend so you can look at it and kind of, make decisions from there.
The white neutral theme seems to be here to stay. People love the cleanness of that look. So with this French white oak here, if you go with that, it's not going to stain more easily than the others,
it's one of those colors that, especially, this time of year, we're starting to get into pollen season. If you put down this decking, it's not going to show as much versus like that brown deck over there. So it's French white oak is very, very popular. It's probably one of our most popular colors, and it's one of those neutral colors that you can, it's easy to put furniture with it.
Right.
It's easy to it would go with a white house. It would go with a brown house. I mean, so it's very easy to match it.
Contemporary or cottage, yeah.
Yep.
So to that point, I know we don't have much time left, but you mentioned the railing.
Yes.
Boy, that's where it gets tricky.
Yeah.
Picking what you want for that railing.
Yes, yeah. So I mean, I would even hate to even take a guess at how many railings that we have in different configurators and different, okay, we got this post and this rail. So I mean, we have it all in our showroom, so it's helpful. We have lights that go on them, so aluminum. We have composite. We have vinyl rails. I mean, we have some cable rails that are basically disappear.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just all kind of stuff.
If it were me, it's like choosing a wedding dress. You want the fun of trying on everything.
Yeah.
You ought to go and have the fun of seeing their showroom and taking a look at all that they have to offer, and then begin to whittle it down to what it is that you really want. But they'll help you. You might even be on their Facebook page. Who knows? 805-3800 is their phone number. ChattanoogaExteriors.com. Now is the time to get on their list, though, before the season gets too busy.
Thank you.